Have you ever gone down a rabbit hole so deep you lost track of time? Maybe it started with one video, one article, one intriguing concept or theory. But before you knew it, hours had passed. The deeper you went, the more it felt like you were waking up, unlocking something others couldn't see. But then, the deeper you delved, you started feeling anxious. The information unnerving, maybe you became angry. The world is full of deception, no doubt about that. But what if the real trap isn't what the enemy hides, but how the enemy distracts us and pulls our eyes off Jesus? Hey, this is Matthew J., and I hope you're having a dynamite day. It always starts out innocent enough, just curiosity, an idea, trying to fill in the obvious blanks, a desire to understand the world beyond what we are told. After all, the world is a liar. But then the cave you're exploring twists. What look like answers turn into riddles. And the further you travel, the darker it gets, and the more unsettling it feels. Time slips away. Truth and nonsense, they're dancing together, and you keep digging, thinking the next clue will explain it all, but it doesn't. Instead of clarity, you find confusion. Instead of light, you feel weighed down. Kind of like chasing a promising vision, only to discover it was a mirage, an illusion, a trick all along. The enemy doesn't just use lies to deceive. The enemy uses truth mixed with lies to lure and distract. The enemy dangles information in front of us, tempting us to dig, search, scroll. The enemy doesn't have to destroy our faith outright. The enemy just has to get us to take our eyes off Jesus. The more we chase hidden knowledge, the heavier the burden becomes. Instead of feeling enlightened, we feel exhausted, overwhelmed, heavy. And then it happens. We learn something others don't see, and it is a fact. We try to share it, but no one listens. They laugh and they mock us instead. At first, frustration, then resentment, then bitterness. And if we're not careful, pride sets in. Suddenly, we're looking down on others, those who just don't get it. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God. For it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 19. Consider for a moment, some people aren't ready to hear the truth, and some people will always be deaf to it, and engaging only leads to frustration. Speak wisely, not proudly. You have to understand, fear sells. That's why conspiracy theories thrive on it. But if you are a follower of Jesus, we're not called to live in fear. If what we're consuming is making us anxious, paranoid, or restless, we have to ask, is this drawing me closer to God or away from Him and deeper into fear? Make no mistake, there is a conspiracy, but it's not hidden. Jesus tells us, if the world hate you, ye know it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. John chapter 15, verses 18 through 19. That's the enemy's real agenda, not just lies, distraction. The methods and lies change, the tactics adjust, the mission remains the same. The enemy wants you so focused on the darkness that you forget to stand in the light, the truth. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 18 warns us, For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. This doesn't mean we avoid learning, but endless, unfiltered study without spiritual discernment is dangerous. If the knowledge is draining your spirit, not strengthening your faith, I suggest you may be pursuing the wrong thing. The key is balance, watchful vigilance, and not obsession with distraction. Let's be grateful we see and hear the truth and understand it. But don't expect everyone to see, hear, and understand it. Jesus tells us in Matthew chapter 13, verse 13, "Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand." Jesus didn't waste time debating with those unwilling to hear the truth. If something is taking your time, your energy, your attention, ask yourself, is it pulling me toward Jesus or away from him? Yes, deception is real. Yes, the enemy works in the shadows. But our job isn't to expose every lie. It is to point people to the truth that never changes. Let me ask you, are you spending more time chasing conspiracies than uncovering Scripture? What if you traded 1 hour of researching evil for 1 hour of Bible study and prayer instead? What if you stopped chasing shadows and started encouraging people and spreading hope? Then spake Jesus unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. My friend, the truth isn't hiding in the darkness. It's standing in the light, and his name is Jesus. Thank you for your time today, and if this resonates with you, please let me know in the comments below. Our separate paths are a part of a greater adventure. Till next time, no fear, stay vigilant, eyes on Jesus.